Welcome to this video demonstrating the backup and restore of a Helm application with Trilio Vault for Kubernetes with Openshift. For this demonstration we have an Openshift 4.2 environment with Helm v3 installed. Trilio Vault for Kubernetes is installed, and for demonstration purposes we're simply using the host path CSI driver to interact with the persistent volume of our application. First of all, we'll just begin by grabbing this demo application from our Git repository and deploying with Helm. A Helm List shows our application has deployed, and using the familiar OC commands we can get the status of our pods to ensure a running state. We can list the persistent volumes attached to our environment. Of course, we can now expose this service so we can show you the familiar hello world from Trilio. Now we're going to take a backup. With Trilio Vault, we can back up to NFS or S3 based repositories, whether that's on private infrastructure or public clouds. For this particular demonstration, we've pre-configured an AWS S3 Target. A protection plan defines the workload we're backing up and where to. We have specified our application and target we created in the previous step. Once applied, Trilio Vault can then be instructed to back up this workload. We can also replicate and validate these steps in Openshift as shown here. We have Trilio Vault deployed in our cluster in the Openshift Marketplace namespace. So we just have to browse to the operators, go to the Openshift Marketplace, and we can see Trilio Vault for Kubernetes deployed. And in here you can see the resources that we have available. And here's our workload. So we can now take a backup of this particular application by applying the backup job. And we can view the status of these backup jobs with an OC command. We can see here it's in progress. We can get more information from the backup by doing a describe, and we're waiting for this backup to be made available. And of course we can go back into Openshift to view this backup job. We'll now restore this application. First of all, we'll just check on the status of this backup. For this particular demonstration, we're going to restore our application to an empty namespace called restore NS. So let's browse to this particular project in Openshift to view that the workload is empty. We have defined a restore job which specifies our backup job and the target namespace we're restoring to, and we can check on the status of this with an OC get command. Of course, we can always validate this and view these same resources through the Openshift UI. Remember, we have installed our Trilio Vault for Kubernetes into the Openshift Marketplace namespace, so browsing to this and viewing the resources, we'll be able to see our restore job. On the command line, we can use the OC commands again to view the status and describe the resources available as part of the restore. And we can see it's in progress, and a short while later they will be made available. We can now use Helm to view our application. You can see our application is fully available through the Helm interface. We can validate all the pods and containers are available, and all the resources are available, as well as our persistent volumes. So this is a restored application. We can now expose this as before to allow us to view our restored hello world output. Finally, we can use Openshift UI to view our restore NS namespace and view our application is fully running in this namespace. Thank you for your time watching this demonstration of Trilio Vault for Kubernetes.